Welcome back to the Clutch Knockout. Now, what we're going to talk about here is the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, the Los Angeles Lakers newly acquired player Carmelo Anthony, when speaking to Stephen A, said that the Lakers were old as hell. Now, everyone can agree with that. I'm guaranteed like 90% of people are going to be like, yeah, they're old as hell. They're probably the oldest team in the NBA. But Melo is saying that's going to be a positive because they're going to have so much knowledge in the NBA. I believe the Lakers had a lot of knowledge last year and they didn't go anywhere. I believe there was plenty of teams with a lot of experience and knowledge. The Lakers are probably one of the top of the list. Brooklyn was another team that had plenty of knowledge, plenty of veteran players on their side, but they lost. All right. LeBron James and Anthony Davis are rumored to play the 4 and the 5, the center and the power forward position, respectfully, when neither of them like playing those positions. LeBron does not like playing power forward. He, for the longest time, has had back issues. He doesn't like to be in the post banging with other bodies and stuff like that. Maybe he was saving it for old age, for these times when he's not as athletic, when his team is not quite up to par, he can't be Superman. Maybe he was saving it for now, but I don't believe that. LeBron James likes to play in the perimeter. Also, Anthony Davis does not like to play the center position. He doesn't like to be down there banging. Anthony Davis gets injured way too often to be playing the center position. So I think this is all just preseason talk, preseason, hype. The Lakers are not about to have Anthony Davis playing the center position, no matter what they tell you. At least not for a majority of the games. Not an 82-game season. Now, the playoffs, yeah, they could happen. They could have in the playoffs, they could have, Anthony Davis at the 5, LeBron at the 4, whatever else they want in the middle, Russell Westbrook at the point, and for majority of minutes, have Dwight Howard spell at the center for backup. DeAndre Jordan will probably be for in case Dwight Howard gets injured. I don't see him playing much. So I do think Anthony Davis and LeBron will play the power forward center position. But at the end of games, that will probably happen. In the fourth quarter, that will probably be a thing. It will probably not be a thing throughout the whole game. I do not see that happening. Like, if it does happen, then I will make a prediction that Anthony Davis will not be healthy for the postseason. All right? I'm going to just declare that right now. If Anthony Davis has to play the center position for more than 50% of the time he's on the court, he will not be healthy for the postseason. I just don't see it. It's like saying Kyrie Irving played the shooting forward position and be healthy. Like, he can barely stay healthy at his own position, and you're asking him to go up against bigger and stronger guys. It's not going to happen, in my opinion. Now, the positionless basketball thing that they want to do, it could work, especially in the postseason. Like LeBron, well, not could work, it will work if they do this. They got a lot of pieces. Carmelo, a bunch of shooters. I forgot the shooters they have, but they got a couple shooters that can play the 2 and the 3. Those are their biggest positional weaknesses, I guess. If LeBron and AD is going to play the 4 and the 5, I don't trust DeAndre Jordan at all. He couldn't even catch a lob last year, so I don't know what condition he's going to be in this year, a year older. Dwight Howard, he's still good in limited minutes, but I just don't see how this is going to go with the Lakers, with the small ball. Maybe if they want more shooters on the court, because Russell Westbrook being on the court with LeBron, they're going to need shooters. LeBron's a much improved shooter. Anthony Davis can shoot some threes, but Russell Westbrook is still a below average 3-point shooter, and I don't assume people are going to want him to take many of those. So I don't know what they're going to do. who's going to have the ball in their hands? Russell Westbrook, LeBron James. Both of them have high usages. The last time Russell Westbrook was on a team with James Harden, they tried to make it work, but that didn't work. James Harden was high usage, Russell Westbrook was, and James Harden's a better three-point shooter than LeBron. The only thing James Harden doesn't do, well, he doesn't do a lot of things like LeBron, but he doesn't move without the basketball. LeBron doesn't do that often, but at least he does that. James Harden is more of a stand there and catch and shoot type of player. He doesn't move around as much. He's not, much of a threat outside of, dribble. But he's a great player. I don't know. The Westbrook, LeBron point guard situation, they're going to have a lot of assists. They're going to make it work. But I predict both of them are going to have to go down in usage rate, because especially with Anthony Davis as a third superstar, now he could play the KD role probably and get the least amount of touches. But honestly, at this point, Anthony Davis might be your best offensive option, depending how LeBron plays. LeBron never ages, but if LeBron does seem to catch up with Father Time, then I would say that Anthony Davis should be the primary scoring option.